In this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how you can create this vertical strip effect using Photoshop. So let's get started. Hey, what's up guys, Dhruv here back with another video, and as you can see, this is a really simple effect, and I've been doing really crazy stuff lately, so I thought why not make something really simple for the beginners. So this is the final effect, and this is the really cute image of this little girl we're gonna use. Now the image is from Pixabay, and if you want to use the image, the download link is in video description, so feel free to use it. Now to create this effect, first of all double click on the background and unlock it. Then go in and create a new blank layer from this second last icon. Select your paint bucket tool from here. You can right click and select the paint bucket from here. Make sure your color here is white, complete white, and then I'm gonna fill in. So as you can see, we have this white color here on separate layer, and this is the layer of the little girl. Now the background is ready, and it's time to create those rectangle shapes. So to do that, you have this shape layer option. So you can right click and select the rectangle tool, and then I will draw a rectangle. So that seems fine. You can make it smaller, larger anytime you want. So this is the rectangle, and I'm gonna double click on this thumbnail here and change its color to anything else. Like make it a freaking rainbow, I don't care. Just don't make it white so you can see it properly. So the rectangle is kind of ready, and you can select your move tool from here or press V key for the shortcut. So I'm gonna move my rectangle a little bit here. Now it's time to apply some effects on the rectangle, the layer style. So I'm gonna double click on my rectangle, and then I will select a drop shadow and apply a little bit of a shadow. So make sure my opacity is 100%. Angle is 5, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of distance, not too much, 6 is fine, and then I will increase the size so the shadow is a bit softer. So that looks nice, and then I'm gonna go and select my stroke here, and the stroke, instead of outside, I will select inside, and color of my stroke, I will pick it white. So hit OK. Then I will go and increase the size a little bit. So I think let's say 8 pixel or maybe 10 works fine. Yeah, 10 looks really good. And then go and hit OK. So the first block is ready, and I want to make it slightly thinner. So I will press Ctrl T, and then I will make it a bit more squishy. So that looks nice, and confirm it. Now we need to make 6 copies of it. You can make it as many copies as you want, but 6 looks decent to me. So I'm gonna press Ctrl J to make a copy of this rectangle, and then I will move it here like that. And now you can press Ctrl T and like adjust it a little bit differently so it looks interesting. So yeah, that looks nice. And then I'm gonna confirm it. Again, I'm gonna press Ctrl J, and I will drag it here like that, and this way I will keep making the shape and adjust it. So as you can see, we have this 6 different copies of this shapes here, and the layout is completely ready. Now it's time to apply the image. So since we have 6 different shapes, we have to make 6 different copies of the image. So let's say we take the first copy here, and I put it on top of my first rectangle, as you can see, and this is my model image, and this is the rectangle. Now I want it to be slightly in the center, her face, as you can see, so the shape can cover it properly. So that looks really nice. So this is good. So as you can see, if I turn off my model layer, you can see this shape, it's under my model. So this is my layer 1 rectangle, and this is the layer 0. Now I will right click and select create clipping mask. So now this shape, like the model photo, will only show up in the part of this rectangle. So same way, I will select my layer 0, the model one. I will press Ctrl J, make a copy of it, and then I will put it on my second rectangle, on top of my second rectangle. Right click and select a create clipping mask. So this way second photo is ready. Then I will press Ctrl J again, put it on top of my third rectangle, right click and select create clipping mask, and I will do the same for these 3 rectangles. So as you can see, the final effect is ready and it was really quick, but here is one important and handy tip. Let's say you want to adjust the boxes and you want to like make them bigger or smaller all at once. So this is how we do it. You don't make the image bigger or smaller, don't touch that. Select your rectangle and now you hold down your control key, and if you are on using like Apple product, select your command key. So I'm holding down my control key and I will select every box, the rectangle shape, not the image, only the rectangle shapes. As you can see, I have selected all 6 of them. Hold your control key and you can select all of them. Now I can directly just press Control T and then I can make them bigger, just like that, or I can also move them, you see, and the image will stay exactly there because we did not select it. So now we can move the boxes the way we want, and then I will hit OK. So now the girl is in more focus, and let's say you say I also want to move the boxes with the image itself. So you have to select everything. So this time don't go like control and select everything manually. Here is a shortcut. Select your top layer, as you can see, hold down your shift key and select your rectangle 1. So everything gets selected at once. Now you can move it anywhere you want. So this time also photo will move. So this is a really handy tip that will help you to make your effect different and exactly the way you want. So this is the final output, and it was a really quick tutorial for the beginners. So I really hope you guys learned something, and if you did, hit that like button so I can know. And also if you have any kind of questions or suggestions for this video, feel free to ask me in the comment section below, and you can click on any of these boxes to check out my more of the beginners videos. And you can also subscribe to my channel, so every time I upload a new video you will get the update. Plus when you click on that subscribe button, it will take you to my YouTube channel where I have more than 80 free Photoshop tutorials just waiting for you. So till then, goodbye, take care and have some fun with Photoshop.